Hello, welcome to Cheap Off the Rack. Today we answered the age-old question, is anything cheaper than free? And when I say free, I mean free off of the App Store and Google Play. There's a lot of games on these app stores, so we decided we're going to take a look at a couple of them. Tell you how they are, tell you if they're worth your time. No, it's not necessarily cheap off the rack as much as it is free off the rack, but you still have to pay with your time, whether it be from advertisements or just the time it takes to play the game, or you end up addicted to it and you just keep playing it. I'm looking at you, Candy Crush. So without any further ado, the first game we tried out this week is called Crossy Road. When we downloaded it, it was #1 on the charts. I'm not entirely sure what it is now, but I know it's still fairly high up there. Basically it asks, why did the chicken cross the road? And the answer turns out to be to get hit by a car, then a bus, then a train, then fall in the water. Then if you stand around too long, you get snatched up by an eagle. And then eventually you unlock other characters from a vending machine? I think I'm understanding it properly. Overall, it's really not that bad of a game. The controls are very simple. You just tap the screen to move forward. You swipe left or right to move left or right. You can swipe back to move backwards. And I actually didn't know you could move backwards until I just randomly tried it, because I thought that if you went into the path of an oncoming vehicle, you just had to stand there and accept your fate, which is not true. The second game we played this week was called Adventure Capitalism. Now, it wasn't in the top 50 games this week. I think it was in the top 100, though. I've been playing it for about 2 weeks, and I really enjoy the game. I mean, the basic premise is you make money. I like making money. I don't make much of it, but I like making it. So they made a fun game about it. And it was great. For a while. And then eventually it got boring. But every one of these games does get boring eventually. It held my interest for a good, 5 hours. Now, you don't expect to sit down and play these games for 5 hours straight, and I didn't sit down and play these games for 5 hours straight. But what I do know is that I was able to sit down and play them for 20-30 minutes at a time and not get bored of them. And that's a pretty good accomplishment for something that's so simple and just on a phone. And plus, the good part about phones is that they're always with you. Now, of course, you can play these games on a tablet or whatever, and tablets are fairly, mobile as well. So you don't really have too many problems accessing these games. So overall, I played pretty good apps this week. I'm a little surprised, because I just picked 2 randomly. I really expected not to like Crossy Road, but I actually really did, and it's still installed on my phone. Well, that's about it for this episode. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I'm Matthew Hunts with Cheap Off the Rack. Thanks for watching.